So everyone knows the story. Daniel gets thrown into a den of lions. But there's a detail people skip right over that honestly changes the whole story for me.
Okay, I'm listening. What is it?
The king who ordered it, Darius, didn't want to do it, like, at all.
Wait, I thought he was the villain here. He's the one who signed the law.
He signed it, yeah, but he got tricked into it. Some jealous officials convinced him to pass a decree saying no one could pray to anyone but the king for 30 days. They knew Daniel prayed to God every single day, 3 times a day by his open window. It was a trap built specifically for him.
So Darius didn't even realize what he was signing?
Exactly. And once Daniel got caught praying anyway, the law said he had to be thrown to the lions. No exceptions, not even from the king himself. Once a Persian king signed something, it couldn't be undone, not even by him.
That's rough. So what happens next?
Here's the part I love. The text says the king spent the whole day trying to find a way to save Daniel. He was genuinely trying to rescue him.
But he couldn't?
He couldn't. The law was locked in. So finally, at sunset, they bring Daniel to the den, and the king actually says something incredible to him before they seal it up.
What does he say?
He says, "May your God, whom you serve continually, deliver you." Think about that. A pagan king, hoping out loud that Daniel's God will show up and save him.
That's not what I expected from a king in this story.
Right? And then here's the detail that gets me every time. That night, the king goes back to his palace, and he can't do anything.
What do you mean, can't do anything?
The Bible says he refused to eat. He wouldn't let anyone bring in entertainment or music, and he couldn't sleep all night. He's just up, pacing, worrying about a man he threw into a den of lions.
So he's basically having the worst night of his life while Daniel is sitting with lions.
Exactly. And the moment the sun comes up, he doesn't walk to the den, he runs. The text actually says he went in haste, and he's shouting into the pit before he even knows the answer.
What does he shout?
"Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to deliver you?" And Daniel answers back that God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions all night long.
So the king basically spent the whole night suffering for nothing.
In a way, yeah, but I don't think it's for nothing. I think that's the point. The most powerful man in the empire couldn't control the outcome at all. He wasn't in charge that night. He was just waiting, like everyone else.
That's actually a pretty humbling way to look at the most powerful guy in the story.
That's what gets me. We remember Daniel as the hero, obviously, and he should be. But Darius is up there too, sleepless, hoping, powerless. And honestly, that's probably the most human moment in the whole chapter.
So who ends up in the den instead of Daniel?
The officials who set the trap. Darius throws them in instead, along with their families, and the text says the lions overpower them before they even hit the floor.
Rough ending for them.
Very rough. But the story ends with Darius issuing a decree telling the entire empire to fear Daniel's God. The trap built to destroy Daniel ends up spreading his faith across the whole kingdom.
That's a wild twist for a story most people think they already know.
That's the thing about these old stories. The obvious version is never the whole picture. If you want to read it yourself, it's Daniel chapter 6.